I am not tipping 75% plus or buying gift cards just because restaurants may close for a while. I keep seeing these tip your servers outrageous amounts because they might be out of a job soon, and buy a gift card to support restaurant employees, posts. Unpopular opinion, but as a server of 10 plus years who switched careers a few years ago due to this very instability, why are people guilting patrons into over-tipping and splurging on gift cards? The situation sucks, but the amount of posts requesting this, and the overall bitterness surrounding the restaurant industry when servers know exactly what they are getting themselves into, is ludicrous to me. I tip 25% for every meal, no matter the service. I am not tipping 50% plus because the restaurant might close for a while. If I am able to, I would gladly tip more occasionally, but the entitlement and expectation that everyone should do this truly blows my mind. That is all. People are actually saying this? WTF, yeah. It sucks, but it is what it is. I have a college buddy who used to work in the food service industry. He realized that it wasn't stable and is now a high school teacher. The backslap on all of this is that his second job, because teachers get paid shit, is as a server, and his third job, because teachers get paid shit, is driving for Uber. So, with school not in session, no one eating or going out, my buddy is having a time of it. He has an emergency fund though, so he's considering a beach vacation for the next 2 weeks. Between the military-industrial complex and the prison-industrial complex, I barely have enough time for the healthcare-industrial complex. How the fuck am I supposed to also pay attention to the restaurant-industrial complex? Ah yes, the good old citizens bailout. Why are servers seen as some sort of protected class? I know some who make upwards of $60,000 a year because they're tipped so highly. I have to assume they're directing that at people who can afford to miss weeks of work. Who's gonna cover my ass if I'm busy covering other people's? But it really doesn't apply to me because I can't afford to eat out, lol. Instead, donate generously to your local food bank. They're about to get real popular. Makes significantly more than minimum wage. Commits tax evasion. Doesn't save money. Demands extra money because they may be out of work. Okay then, if you're a server, you deal with it or find a new job. It's not my problem. As a server of 10 plus years who also switched careers recently, I agree. All jobs come with perks and downfalls. A restaurant shutting down just happens to be a super bad downfall, but they aren't the only ones whose job and therefore livelihood is in jeopardy. Help if you can, of course, but you can't feel obligated. Damn, you're nice. I tip 15% no matter what because that was the normal amount like 5 years ago, but now all of a sudden restaurants list it as the lowest acceptable amount. The only time I tip 75% involves a happy ending. No sympathy here. I know too many servers that underreport their income to fraudulently qualify for government programs or avoid their child support obligations. I tip double my state sales tax, 9.25%, if the service was acceptable. Less or more depending on bad/good service. Why is up to us the people to patch the garbage food industry system? Maybe they should fix the system itself. You tip 25% for every meal regardless of service? America has gone insane with tipping. That in and of itself is ludicrous. And yes, I know why you tip in America, because the servers get paid like $2 an hour. I understand all this. Still, that is insane. And to be fair, almost everyone is gonna take a hit from this. Servers are no different. Servers are genuinely, at least online, the biggest fucking martyrs in the world. It's insane. Tipping in itself is ridiculous. It's not our responsibility to pay the wait staff's wage. That's the restaurant's responsibility. The fact that people are asking for 75% plus tip is completely outrageous. LOL, don't servers normally earn absolutely above average for a job with this little education needed anyway? If they didn't splurge it all on Gucci and shit, they can surely sit 1 month out. If not, it's not anyone's problem. They should have put some money back. Jesus, even 25% is too much tbh. I am out of my job because of COVID-19. Give me all your monies. Did not say little _ coconuts even though the job is no more. This is an unpopular opinion. I'm a waitress and this just seems ridiculous. The whole system of tipping is based on guilting the customer for the bosses not paying a higher wage. It's truly in the spirit of America, look out for the business and fuck the common folk. I agree. I am not tipping a server a stupid amount of money. If their work gets shut down, they can go get another job. Staff Mark and Adecco will always help you get a job that usually pays better anyway. It's as if people aren't thinking about other people who might also be out of a job due to current events. If someone is able and willing to do so, sure. Go for it, but don't expect everyone to be willing or able to follow in it. Speaking as a former server, I know how crappy the paycheck is and always tip, but I am not tipping 75%, that's ridiculous. That's one reason we stopped going out to eat and mostly cook at home now. Plus the food is so much better since the quality of food at restaurants is going down by the day. Why should I subside someone's professional choice? I don't see anyone paying me extra for a rainy day. Unpopular opinion, companies, especially small businesses, should be prepared for the economy to go to shit at random times. Servers are honestly some of the most entitled people ever. You and your son Braxton can both fuck off. Link a post. I haven't seen this anywhere. Like the rest of us don't have jobs we could lose at any moment, am I right? LOL. I mean, a lot of businesses may close soon. No one is paying me more even though I would be just as effed being off work 2 weeks. Nah. He'll be fine, he makes pretty good decisions, and since he has to take the time paid anyway, it'll go toward his vacation this year instead. Well. I tip 20%. Is that alright? Eating out is a privilege, not a right, and with the way the economy is going, no one will be able to afford those luxuries after a while. Don't really do percentages, I just give the ol fiver. My meal by itself is less than $20 every time. I'm not about to pay nearly $40 for a meal. I agree with nearly all the unpopular opinions except showering with jeans on. Always blows me away how selective Reddit is about caring for low-wage workers. Teachers. Hell yeah. Servers. EFF those guys. Unions. Love 'em to death. Retail employees. Get stuffed. When I saw that going around, I almost lost it. I'm missing so much work myself, so sorry I'm not going to tip an outrageous amount, especially if you're begging for it. Like WTF? As if they deserve it just for their job, as if tips aren't based around performance. I've never not tipped someone, but if you're rude or straight up don't try, I'm not tipping 20% either. Oftentimes things happen, like wrong food being delivered, etc., that isn't their fault and is usually on the fault of the kitchen, so I never deduct a tip for anything like that. But I absolutely hate tip culture in America. It's so backwards to me. Just pay them a living wage. I'd rather tip the chef if the food is good / they got my order right, so in that regard it feels so backwards to me. I wish servers just got paid a better hourly wage. I wish it was something not expected but that you just did when someone goes above and beyond. It's so expected now that a lot of times people don't even try very hard.